Yes. Am I right? 1. Am I right? You follow me? Okay? And then, but you have to decide. What kind of picture you have to think about? Because in the second quadrant, your situation is what? This is t tilde, right? And this is what? Pi over 6, isn't it?
Yes.
And you have to think about this triangle. This is 1 always, yes?
Yes.
So, from here, this point is your A. What is the x coordinate? Yes?
Negative root 3.
Negative,
Root 3 over 2.
good, longer one. What is your y coordinate?
1/2.
Right, positive 1/2, yes? Do you understand? You have to know how to draw it, yes? This is your t, am I right? Yes? Yeah. Can I keep going? Any question for number 4? Writing is not important. I already talked about several times. Yes, question is better. Yes.
Okay, can you make like a little note to know like what coordinates are in a certain quadrant? Because I know you did.
See, why I write down here at the beginning time. That's the reason. See here? Not just a minute. 90 degree means what? By radian. We usually doing by radian. 90 degree means pi over 2. You don't know because you're missing the class. 90 degree means pi over 2. Am I right? 180 degree means what? Pi. Yes. 270 degree means what? 3 pi over 2. And 2 pi means what? 360. And then keep going on. You should know. Yeah? And proportionally, you have to understand it. How many understand that proportionally angle and radian? You don't know, Magroli? So how about the, I forgot the name. Yeah, Esther, do you understand? The relation between angle and radian. How about Zachary? No? Yes? Do you understand? No? You don't know? You know. What do you mean?
No.
You don't know. Eh? I don't understand what this means.
Sorry, I'm being quiet. No.
Okay, let me ask you. What radian? What radian?
3 pi over 4.
No, you're 180 like
Yeah, you are right. But yes, you are right. Yes. How do you know? Always the starting point is what? We know what? 180 is what?
Pi.
That's right. Everything starting from here. So, to figure out this, what do we need to do? 135 over x, let's say this is x, equal to 180 over pi. Am I right? How do you find x? Cross multiplication. Yes? Am I right? X, pi x equal to, no, sorry. Yeah. 135 pi equal to what? 180x. Am I right? Yes? I don't want to do this one many times. Okay? X is what? 135 pi over 180. Am I right? And simplify it by 45. Yes? Everything you should know about this proportion. Proportion is already you done by what? College algebra. Am I right? Yes? So I don't want to repeat this one again. Marsha, do you understand it? This is your college algebra. Yes? Okay, anyway. So, this is the way to you figure out. So, do you have any question about number 4? No? Let's move on. Number 5. Your T2 is in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Why? Because 2 pi means what? 8 pi over 4. Am I right?
Yeah.
You understand? You should know. Yeah? So I already write down at the beginning. Yes? Yep. Okay. And then do you need the reference number or not? Of course. Yeah. And then what is your reference number? Good job. Okay? Very good. And then now, you should think about. Your angle is what? Here, this much. So this angle is what? Isn't it? Am I right? So what? You have to think about this triangle. Yes? Isn't it? This triangle ratio is from what? This special triangle. Yes? Here, because this is in fourth quadrant, your x is what? Positive or negative?
Positive.
Your y is good. So, what is your b? X coordinate. What is x coordinate? 1 over square root 2. What is y coordinate? Good. Negative 1 over square root 2. That's it. Nothing more. Very simple, easy. Don't try to memorize a case by case. You had better understanding. Yes? Zachary is better? Good. Marshall, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay? That's going on. Can I erase this part? Okay? How about 6? Negative 2 pi over 3. What they mean?
You go the opposite way.
Clockwise rotation. And then this angle is in which quadrant?
3.
Very good. And third quadrant, your x is what?
-1/2.
Negative. Don't go too much.
I went
Your y is what?
Negative.
Yes. Right? Yes. And then think about your situation. Here, we rotated this much. Am I right?
Yes.
This much. And this is your C. This angle is what? 2 pi, negative 2 pi over 3. Am I right?
Yes.
And then do you need a reference angle?
Yes.
Yes, what is reference angle?
Is it pi over 3?
Yeah, pi over 3. And then you have to think about this triangle, right? Am I right? So which one? Yes? Yeah. So what did you see? What is your x coordinate? See here, because this is pi over 3, yes? Your x is shorter one or longer one?
Shorter.
That's right. So what is your,
-1/2.
good job, what is your y?
Negative √3 over 2.
Very good. Any question until 6? So everything based on this picture. Yes, nothing more than that. Please make a question if you don't know. Ali, you have a question? No? Okay, 7. A little bit tricky, but we can still handle. Can I erase this one? Okay. Big angle. So we have to eliminate the revolution.
You subtract 24 pi over 6.
Very good. How many revolution you eliminate?
4.
One revolution is what? One revolution is 2 pi. 2 pi is what? What pi over 6? 12 pi over 6. So this is one revolution, right? And then one more revolution is 24 pi over 6. Am I right?
Yes.
So you have to think about this way first. So this means the 2 revolution.
Yes.
So forget about this. Yes? So this is equal to 1. And then which quadrant? Huh? Second quadrant, right. In second quadrant, your x is,
Negative.
yeah, your y is
Okay.
good. Yes? So, draw. What's this situation? Here, you make a rotation twice, yes?
Yes.
And then go again until this much. This is your what? T4. Yes? And then do you need a reference angle? What is your reference angle?
5/6.
Good. Right? So you have to think about this triangle. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? So your x is longer one or shorter one?
Longer.
Very good, longer one. So what is your d?
Negative √3/2.
Uh-huh. What is your y?
1/2.
Good. That's it. Using triangle. Yes? So everything you answer based on what? That's corner 3 triangles. Yes? So only thing so far you need to memorize what? This ratio. That's it. This ratio from the what? Pythagorean theorem. Yes? You understand? Yeah. Nothing more than that. Don't try to memorize everything one by one. Oh no. And then too much. Yes? Okay, so we really finished section 1 and then move to section 2. Section 2, we will discuss about why I skipped exercise because it's repeat again from the next two. Here, 5.2, page 409. We're gonna discuss about trigonometric functions. I will introduce 6 trigonometric functions. And a little bit different with your book. Yeah, why not? Sign. Let me do this. I know. Oh, so yeah. Sorry. Let me change it because on the base of unit circle, everything. Go back again. We assume T is some acute angle. Yes. Okay. Assume T is acute angle, and then we will think about what? This kind of triangle, yes, right triangle. Here, this one, I will magnify it here. This is T, this is the right angle. What's the name of this part? Maybe your geometry already discussed about. This is hypotenuse, right?
Yes.
How about this?
A leg.
What is this
A
part?
leg.
Hmm?
Is that not a leg?
Oh, just,
The adjacent?
yeah.
There you go. See? You good.
What about this?
The opposite?
Yeah, opposite. Now, let's say this is x. Let's say this is y. This part is always 1, our case, yes? Because on the unit circle, am I right? Yeah? Now, sine t means what? See what I'm doing? Starting from the near to the angle, sine means the ratio of this, sine. So what? This one goes denominator, this one goes numerator, yes? Hello?
Yes.
So, definition of sine means what? Definition of sine means from here, and
Opposite over the.
that's right.
Oh,
Am I right? So hypotenuse is 1, opposite is y. Am I right? Everybody follow me? Okay, same thing. Cosine means See my picture.
Adjacent over hypotenuse.
Starting here, cosine. Yes? So what? It is adjacent over hypotenuse. So it is what? X over 1. Yes? Am I right?
Yes.
So, tangent definition is what? Sine over cosine. So it is. Sine is what? Y. Cosine is x. Yes? That's it. Yes?
Yes.
Of course, when x is not 0, of course. We are not interested when 0. Now I want to introduce 3 more. Cosecant. Cosecant. You have to know how to pronounce. Cosecant t means what? 1 over sine t. So what? This is y, so 1 over y. Do you understand? Oops. Yes, that's the definition. Don't ask me why. That's the definition. Secant t. Secant t means 1 over cosine. So cosine is x, so 1 over x. Am I right? Of course, y should not 0, and x should not 0, right? Isn't it? We don't care about the undefined case. Yes? Okay. Now your last one. Cotangent t means what? 1 over tangent. So it is what? Flipped x over y. This one you should know. Memorize it. See how many say I memorize it? Trigonometry needs some basic formula. Yes? Yep. Now, based on this, we will discuss. Based on this, we will discuss. Let me make a chart. Okay? Okay? This is your first quadrant, am I right?
Yes.
This is your
Second.
second quadrant. This is your third quadrant, am I right?
Yes.
This is your fourth quadrant. Let's go. I give degree. You should know what's the radian. 0 degree is what radian? 0 degree is what radian?
0.
0 radian. 30 degree is what radian?
Pi over 6.
Good job. You don't know and then you have to use the proportion, yes? 45 degree is what radian?
Pi over 4.
Good. 60 degree is?
Pi over 3.
Good. 90 degree? 120 is what? Pi over 2 plus what? Pi over 6. Adding up. Well, how much is it?
Pi over 8?
8?
No? Okay.
What is it?
2 pi?
Huh?
2 pi? That's not 2 pi.
What? Hmm?
5 pi over 6.
No.
2 pi?
Pi over 3.
No.
Ah,
pi over 6.
2 pi over 6. Yes. Yeah, you said it. Yeah, there it is. See, that's you guys' problem. Algebra. This is nothing. But you have a problem with algebra again. So what is it?
Oh, okay. So I have to multiply.
Am I right? Am I right? Nothing hard. Yeah? But you never try by yourself. That's the problem. How about this? 90 plus 45. Am I right? What is it?
3 pi over 4.
Good. I don't want to go. You should do. This is 90 plus 60. What is it?
5 pi over 6.
Huh? Or I can say pi minus 30.
5 pi over 6.
Pi, 5 pi over 6. Good job. This is pi. Am I right? Yeah? Keep going on here. This is 180 plus 30. What is it?
7 pi over 6.
Good job. How about this?
5 pi over 4.
You got it. How about this?
Yeah. 4 pi over 3.
Good job. This is?
3.
Yeah? How about 300?
300.
You can think opposite way. 360 minus 300 is 660, right? So what is it?
That was, 5 pi over 3.
Good job.
Okay.
How about this? Subtract 45.
7 pi over 4.
Good job. Yes. How about this? Subtract 30.
5 pi over 6.
Uh-uh.
7 pi over
Uh-uh.
11 pi over 6.
Good job. You should do that. You have to know this much. Don't bring the chart in the exam. Not permitted. I know you guys will ask around the exam time. Can I bring this one, something rotated, something table? No, no, no. You should know about this one. By proportion, yes? Not permitted. That's it. If you cannot handle really well, and then at the final exam, I'm gonna permit. But at test 2, I don't wanna permit you use that kind of something. Yes? Only you can use what? This triangle I draw. Yes? Yep. I can release that triangle also in the exam. Yes? Let's go. So, sine 0 is what? Sine 0 means, this is already tricky. So here, sine 0 means, I want to say this. Very close to the 0. Yep. Am I right? This is, of course, not 0. But this is what? Almost 0. Am I right? And then what? This is 1, this is 1, this is 0. Am I right? This triangle you have to think about. And then what is sine 0? What is sine 0?
So 1.
Huh? Huh?
Is it 1?
No, sine 0.
0?
Sine 0 over 1, right? Yes. Can you see it? Flat triangle. Yes. Flat triangle. So it is what? 0 over 1 is 0. How about cosine 0?
1.
Cos, very good. Almost 1. Am I right? Yes? You follow me? Yeah. Now you know this one very well. From the previous triangle. What is sine pi over 6? Go back to the triangle. Huh?
What was that?
Sine pi over 6.
Oh, sine pi.
Go to the special triangle.
Square root of 3 over 2.
Sine pi over 6.
Oh,
What?
It'd be like
Should
one
I
half-
draw again?
One half over square root of 3 over.
Would it be square root of 3
Let me draw here. So for the 0, I used this kind of triangle. Am I right? For the pi over 6, what is this? Hello?
That's square root of 3 over 2.
What about here?
1/2.
Yeah. So, what is sine pi over 6?
1/2 over square root of 3.
What are you? Square root of 3. No. Hypotenuse. Sine. Here, sine means what? Sine means
You're not taking the opposite.
sine. Yes. Sine. Why I do sine? Yep. Yes.
1/2 over 1.
Yep.
Yes. Am I right? Yeah. You should know. What is cosine pi over 6?
Square root of 3 over 2.
That's right. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, keep going. What is sine pi over 4?
1 over square root of 2.
Yeah, you have to think about special triangle, right? Why not? Draw again. Yeah? So sine is what? 1 over square root of 2, because your base is always 1. Yes?
Yes.
Cosine pi over 4.
So 1 over square root of 2.
Yep. How about sine pi over 3?
Square root of 3 over 2.
Am I right? Am I right? So what? Oops. Yes? How about cosine? 1/2. Now, what is the 90 degree? You have to think about another special. This is almost what? Pi over 4. Pi over 2, sorry. And then what? This is 1, this is 1, this is 0. Am I right? Yes? Yes? So, what is the sine pi over 2? Good. What is cosine pi over 2?
0.
Good. Do you understand? Until here, any question? Until here, any question? Yeah? Move on. Now, I want to add in one more concept. Here. Okay? So your black is the acute angle. Am I right? Black. Yeah? Your blue one is what? More than 90 degrees. Your terminal point located at the second quadrant. Am I right? Your red T is located at the third quadrant. Am I right?
Yes.
Your green T is located at the fourth quadrant. Am I right?
Yes.
even though my picture is looks like not in the unit circle, but everything is unit circle. Yes, let's assume. Question. So everything, this one is 1. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. Yes? Now, here, at the first quadrant, your sign t is what? Positive or negative? Everything, your x is positive, y is positive, hypotenuse is always positive, yes? So, all positive at the first quadrant, am I right? Very important. Oops. How about the second quadrant? At the second quadrant, your sign is what? Good. Your cosine is?
Negative.
Because this one is negative length, right? Yes. Because one is positive, one is negative, so what? Tangent to t is what?
Negative.
Negative. How about at the third quadrant? Yes, here. Your sign is what? See here, sign is from here to here. This is negative, am I right?
Yes.
Your cosine is what?
Negative.
Cosine is negative because this is negative, yes?
Yes.
So, both are negative, tangent to t is what?
Positive.
Good. Fourth quadrant. Here. Sine t is what? Sine.
Negative.
Negative. Cosine t is
Positive.
positive. So tangent to t is what?
Negative.
You should know. Don't memorize it. You try to memorize, oh, what is what? No. You forget 5 seconds later. Yes? So don't memorize it. Yes? Understand it. Any question? No? You guys understand. Okay, why I emphasize that? From now on, at the second quadrant, your sign should be what? Eh?
Positive?
Second quadrant, your sign should be
Positive.
what? Positive.
Positive.
Cosine should be
Negative.
negative. Good. Let's go. So, about yeah. What is the sign? 2 pi over 3. See, because your angle is more than 90 degrees. Yes. Do you need reference number or not?
Second?
Reference angle, reference number, tilde.
Yeah.
You need, right? So what is your reference angle? What? Pi over 3, yes. And because positive, so I don't put any negative sign, yes? Do you understand? It's easy. So you already got it. So what is it? Am I right? Good. Now, cosine 2 pi over 3 is equal to what? Again, you need what? Reference number. Am I right?
Yes.
But at the second quadrant, your cosine should be what?
Negative.
That's right.
Negative square root 3 over 2.
Am I right? It's good? Keep going. Sine 3 pi over 4. Again, you need a reference number, right? What is the reference number?
Pi over 4.
Yeah.
Professor, I have a question.
Just a minute, let me finish. Yeah. What is your question?
Can you go back to the cosine pi over 3? Why did the pi
Pi over 3?
Why did the 3 disappear? Oh.
So don't try to each time you go there. We can, what? You really understand completely you finish section 1, part 1, and then what? Using that. Yes? Okay, let's go. Sine 5 pi over 6 is equal to sine what? What is the reference angle?
Pi over 6.
Good. So pi over 6 is, am I right? And here, cosine. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, this one. Sine pi. You have to use this triangle. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, pi means what? Your reference angle is what? 0. So what is it?
0.
Yeah.
1.
Am I right? Negative 1, yes,
Oh, negative one?
of course.
Okay. Oh, okay, it's in the
Uh-huh.
second one?
Yes. Any question? Now let's fill up this. Tangent is what? Sine over cosine. Am I right? So it is what?
0 over 1.
0.
How about this?
1/2 over root 3 over 2.
Am I right? Am I right? How about this? Yes? Oops. This one? Am I right?
Yes.
And keep going. What is that? Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm missing one. Yeah, right? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Yes?
That's negative 1 over root 2.
Mm-hmm. Am I right? I'm sorry about that.
Anybody got white
Yes? Yes? I divide everything. Sine over cosine. Yeah? Move on. At the third quadrant, your sine and cosine should be negative. Am I right? So let's go. Here. Sine 7 pi over 6 is in what? Negative sine what? What is the reference angle? Good. So what? Negative square root 3 over 2. Am I right? Yes? Okay, keep going. Oh, and then cosine 7 pi over 6 is what? Same thing, cosine 7 pi over, okay. Reference angle is pi over 6. So what is it? Negative, no, I'm sorry.
Essentially, yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, keep going. Sine 5 pi over 4 is equal to negative sine pi over 4, negative 1 over square root 2. Yes?
Yes.
Cosine 5 pi over 4, negative cosine pi over 4, negative 1 over square root 2. Am I right?
Yes.
Good. Keep going. Sine 4 pi over 3, negative sine pi over 3, negative square root 3 over 2. Am I right? Cosine 4 pi over 3, same thing. Right? And sine 3 pi over 2 is equal to what? Negative sine pi over 2. What is sine pi over 2? Oops, where is it? Am I right? Cosine 3 pi over 2. Yeah? It's good? Sine. Okay, from now, this is fourth quadrant. At the fourth quadrant, your sine is negative, but cosine is positive. Am I right?
Yes.
So, sine pi over 3 is what? Am I right?
Yes.
And then cosine 5 pi over 3 is just cosine pi over 3. It is 1/2. Yes?
Yes.
So, sine 7 pi over 4 is negative sine pi over 4 is negative 1 over square root 2. Yes?
Yes.
Cosine 7 pi over 4 is cosine pi over 4 is 1 over square root 2. Sine 11 pi over 6 is negative sine pi over 6. Sine pi over 6 is negative 1/2. Yes?
Yes.
Cosine 11 pi over 6 is just cosine pi over 6 is square root 3 over 2. Am I right?
Yes.
2 pi sine 2 pi is equal to negative sine pi. Am I right? And then 0. Am I right?
Yes.
Cosine 2 pi is equal to, you don't need this. Sine 2 pi means what? Sine 0. Am I right? That's maybe better. Cosine 0 is what? 1. Yes? You done. After that, rotate. Yes? And then let me fill up here. It is what? This one over this one is what?
So it rotates left to center.
The way I'm computing is that.
Yeah? How about this? 1. Yes? How about this? Am I right? How about this? Yes? This one is yeah? How about this? Am I right? How about this? This one? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Any question? Any question?
Or so good.
Good. Why I introduce this much spending time? Everything is important because I want to just to taste what? Section 3. Graph. Graph of each function. What is sine t? What is cosine t? What is the tangent graph? Let's go. Okay? Just drop by 5.3. Let's think about what? Graph y equal to sine x. Y equal to cosine x. Y equal to tangent x. Let's go. How are we going to graph it? Keep going on. Yes? Let's graph it. Okay? Sine. Starting at the 0, you see? Starting at 0, and then until your x change until pi over 2. You hear here? From 0 to pi over 2. Your function is increasing or decreasing? 0, 1/2, square root of 2 over 2, square root of 3 over 2, 1.
So it's increasing.
Here. Your y value is increasing or decreasing? Increasing from 0 to what? 1. Yes. What is your graph? This way. Yes. You follow me?
Yes.
Okay. At the second quadrant, still positive, right? Here. 1, 2, square root of 3 over 2, and then square root of 2 over 2, right? And then 1/2, and then until 0.
It's going down.
Yes. Do you understand? Let's go at the third quadrant. All negative, right? Starting from 0, 0, and then negative 1/2, negative square root of 2 over 2, and negative square root of 3 over 2, negative 1. Yes? Keep down. Yes?
Down, yes.
Am I right? Yes?
Yes.
And fourth quadrant, still negative, so starting from negative 1 to come 0. So what? This is one cycle. And after that, it is what? Keep going. Same pattern. Same pattern here. Like this. This is the graph of sin x. Yes? Everybody okay? Okay. Similarly, are we going to draw cosine? Okay, cosine at the first quadrant starting with what? 1, 2 become what?
0.
Yeah, so 1, 2 becomes 0. Am I right? And then second quadrant, 0 to negative 1. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And then third quadrant, still negative 1 to what? Oops. Negative 1 to 0. Am I right? So, this, yes? And then fourth quadrant,
0 to 1.
0 to 1, yes. This is one cycle, yeah? And then same pattern, repeat. So what? Here, 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 like this. And here, same thing. Here, here, like this. Yeah? This is the graph of what?
Cosine.
Question. What is the domain of sin x?
All real numbers.
Very good. What is the range of sin x?
-1 to infinity.
Is closed or open?
Close.
Yes. How about cosine? What is the domain? What is the domain? Again, all real numbers. Am I right? What is the range? Huh? Same. Yes. Yes. Now, I draw it. You should know this graph. Let me go back to sine. Sine is the even function, odd function, or neither function. Sine is what? Even, odd, or neither. You learned before. Sine is what? Sine is symmetric about what? Sine is symmetric about what?
Y. X.
You forgot.
No, wait, the thing.
The origin?
The
Black
origin.
is the sign.
The origin?
Very good. Okay, thank you. Haba. And then make a question again. Sine is the even function, odd function, or neither function? Yeah, symmetrical. You said this is what? Symmetric about?
I know it's symmetric. Does that mean it's neither odd nor even? That's what that means. So like
Is symmetric about origin, and then is what? Odd function.
odd, okay.
Yes? What do you mean odd function? Do you remember?
If it rises on the left and it falls on the right or something.
Am I right? Am I right? Yes? Okay, let's move on here. Cosine is even function, odd function, or neither function? Cosine,
Even function.
even function. Cosine is symmetric about what? Y-axis. Yeah? So it is even function. Am I right? So what? F of negative x is equal to what? F of x for all x. Yes? Am I right? Am I right? Yes. You should know. Because it's your old material. Okay. Now, no space. Let's go to the graph of tangent. A little bit tricky, so you should know this. Yeah, let's draw it. Okay, let's do this much. Tangent. 0 to what? Increasing and undefined. Am I right?
Yes.
So what is your graph? Where is 1? At the 45 degree. Yes?
Yes.
So what is your graph? And then what? No value here. Am I right? Am I right? Now, at the fourth quadrant, you see, at the fourth quadrant, your value is what? Well, tangent is all negative. Am I right?
Yes.
So what is what? This is another. This is 3 pi over 3 pi over 2, right? So your graph is what? Like this. Do you understand? Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
This is the one cycle. And then by what? Your graph is like this. Your graph is like that. This is the graph of tangent. Question. What is the domain? What is domain? How many? Yes. How many pieces? How many undefined points?
We have 1, 2, 3,
Infinitely
4.
many. Let me think. Everywhere except what? Except x equal plus minus pi over 2, plus minus 3 pi over 2, plus minus 5 pi over 2.
The asymptote.
Keep going. Yes? Yes, that's asymptote. Right? What is the range?
All the numbers.
Very good. Now, this graph is what? Even function, odd function, or neither function? This is symmetric about what?
About the origin.
Good. So what?
So it's an odd.
Right. Am I right? So this is what? Odd function. Yes? Very important tree graph. You should know about what? What's the graph of sine? What's the graph of cosine? What's the graph of tangent? That's important. We will go further more. Okay, so here yeah, why not? Let me see. What's the one cycle? How long does it take your x to make a one cycle? You know what I mean, one cycle? One cycle means what? This one is like a what? Your guideline, and then what? Repeat to the right, repeat to the left. Yes?
Right, right.
So what is your period?
Pi.
Eh?
It's 2 pi.
Cannot be this.
Oh, it's
You
2
have-
pi, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Your sine graph period is what?
2.
0 to 2 pi.
2 pi. How about cosine graph? From here to here is your
So
one seed. Yes?
cosine.
And then repeat again. So what is period?
Pi.
Eh?
Because for 10.
Repeat again. So what? Period is what? Again,
2 pi.
period is what?
2 pi.
Yes. How about tangent?
That's fine.
Good.
Okay.
Why? Because this one is repeating again and again. How long does it take for one cycle? From negative pi over 2 to pi over 2, right? So your period is pi. Yes? Of course, I will gonna do again later, but that's the important thing. And then, let's start to section 2. Okay, so I'm doing what? Here, page 413, because I explained everything already. 413. Where is it? Example. Evaluate. cosine tangent sine 19 pi over 4. Okay, let's go. Your t is given, right? Your t is in what?
Radians.
Which quadrant? Your t is in which quadrant?
Two.
Right? Am I right? At the second quadrant, your cosine is what?
Negative.
Cosine is what? Negative. Am I right? So your answer will be negative. Am I right?
Yes.
Go to special triangle. I don't want to draw again. So what? Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. Do you need a reference angle?
Yes.
What is your reference angle?
Pi over 3.
Okay, and then think about one of triangle. What is your cosine? Good. And how about that way? Am I right? Yes? Okay. Here. In this case, your t is negative pi over 3. Is in which quadrant?
Four.
Yeah, fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, your tangent is what? Tangent is negative, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Tangent t. Oh. So your answer will be negative. And do you need a t tilde? Yes, it is. Reference number.
Yes.
So it is pi over 3. Am I right?
Yes.
So what is your answer?
Negative root 3.
So tangent is what?
Negative
Yes.
root
Shorter one and the longer one, right? 3 pi over 3 is what? Yes? You follow me? How about this one? Your t is what? 9 pi over 4. How many revolution? How many revolution you have to eliminate? So, how many revolution?
So there's 4 revolutions and then
Not the 4 revolution. Don't confuse. One revolution is what? 8 pi over 4. Am I right? 2 revolution is what? 16 pi over 4. Am I right? So what? This is the after 2 revolution. Am I right? It's a 2 revolution. Am I right? Yes? Okay. So now your t is what? 3 pi over 4. Which quadrant?
that's second quadrant.
Second quadrant. Good.
Why is it second?
Negative.
And then sine at the second quadrant, the sine is what?
Positive.
Positive. Yes. So this one. Oh, and do you need a reference number?
Yes.
Yes, it is. What is it?
Pi over 4.
Good. So it is equal to what? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Do you understand? It's good? Yeah? Okay. Go more. Here. Okay. How about, oh. Example 5. Here, This kind of problem is very, very, very important. This is the exam type of question. What if cosine t equal to 3 over 5 and t is in fourth quadrant? Find all values of trigonometric functions. I introduced 6 functions, right? Sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, cotangent, yes? And you know cosine, right?
Yes.
And then the other 5 you have to find, yes? Based on this, yes? Do you understand the question? Yes? Let's go. To figure out this, what do you need to do first? Think. Where's your t? Fourth quadrant, am I right? So your t, so this will be your t, am I right? And then definitely you need a t tilde, am I right? And then you can think about what? Triangle, yes? Isn't it? And this is always 1 because on the unit circle, yeah? Here, what? We have to figure out what, see here. We know that cotangent here, cotangent, oh, I'm sorry. We have a what? Cosine t is equal to 3 over 5. See, this is 1. This is unknown, right? But I know this. Where is 3 over 5? Where is 3 over 5? Here or here? Let's say this is A. Let's say this is B.
On the long side,
X or Y? Maybe. X or Y. This is, let's say X, this is Y.
X.
Why?
Eh?
The why?
Cosine is what? This is cosine. This is cosine. Am I right? Do you understand? So what? Cosine is equal to what?
X over 1?
That's right. Yes. Very good. Yes. Right? So x is what? We know that x is 3 over 5. Am I right? So this is 3 over 5. Good. Good job. And then how do you find y? By Pythagorean. Yes? Pythagorean.
A squared plus b
What
squared.
do you know? 1 square equal to what? 3 over 5 square plus y square. Am I right? Clean up. 1 equal to 9 over 25 plus y square. Am I right? So y square equal to what? 25 over 25 minus 9 over 25 is what? 16 over 25. Am I right? Yes? And then what is y?
Square root of 16.
You guys like this. Square root word, right?
4 over 5.
Don't go too fast. What is this?
The absolute value.
Right.
Y.
4 over 5. Yes.
A
And
plus
then
or,
what is
plus
it?
or minus?
Y can be plus minus 4 over 5. But.
It can't be less than 0.
Your y is positive or negative?
Negative.
Good. So forget about the positive. So what did you answer? Y is what? Negative 4 over 5. Yes? Am I right? Am I right? So what we know? This is negative 4 over 5. Yes? Yes? And then based on this, we will get answer for all trigonometric value. Therefore, what is cosine t? What is cosine t?
3 over 5.
Oh, sorry, sine t. What is sine t? Huh?
Negative 4.
That's right, negative 4 over 5. Cosine t is already given. What is tangent t? Huh? 8. What is tangent t? Sine over cosine, right? So what?
Negative 4 over 5.
Am I right? Yes?
Yes.
What is the cosecant t? What is cosecant t?
So that's
5 over 4.
Negative 5 over 4. Am I right?
Yes.
What is the secant t?
5 over 3.
What is the cotangent t?
Negative 3 over 4.
Yeah, that's it. Finish. Yes?
Yes.
Yes? You should know. Now, we're gonna introduce very important identity. Page 415 in the box. Very important formula. You have more than 2, but I will introduce 2. 2, 4, 2 identity. One is sine square t plus cosine square t is 1. 2. Tangent square t plus 1 is secant square t. This is the first identity, second identity, okay? Now, let me ask. Ali, answer this and then go. Sine square t. Because I don't want to see this mistake. Let's say this is number 1, let's say this is number 2. Both are correct, or one is correct, or none is correct.
Wait, say it again?
Which equality is really true? This is true? This is true? Which one is true? Or all not true?
The
First one?
Think of, okay, let me ask. Number 1 is true. Raise your hand.
It's number 1.
Good. Number 2 is true.
I don't know what that is.
You should know.
That's too hard. Like, what
You
is it?
should know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't write down this way, and then I'm gonna cut the 10 point.
Oh.
Sine t square means what? Sine t times sine t. Yes? Is not what? Sine t angle t square. Totally different one. Yes? Don't write down this. I don't want to see that. And another thing. I see each time. Just a minute. Because I see many times this kind of things. Is it true or not true?
That's
Not true. Don't say like this. Sine is name, like f of x we say, right? Same thing, sine is the name. Sine cannot be independent. Sine always have a what? Input, x, yes?
Sine of x.
Don't break down sine and x. Huh? And some operation you do, cut the 10 point. Okay? Don't try that. Yes? Okay, so you have to understand the meaning. Go back here. So this one means what? Sine t times sine t plus cosine t times cosine t equal to 1. Am I right?
Yes.
This one is tangent t times tangent t plus 1 equal secant t times secant t. Yes?
Yes.
Don't confuse it. Okay. Now, this is identity. This one, you should memorize it. Memorize it. So I said only memorize what? Special triangle? Yes. And what? memorize the identity. I only ask 2 memorization. Yes? Okay. What's the reason you leave early?
Oh, it's a family emergency.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, yeah. I don't touch example 6. Let's go to exercise. And I want to invite you. Maybe you like that. So let's go. Let's do page. Let's do page 417. Number, yeah, 10B. Evaluate. Sine 5 pi over 4. Number 11C. Cotangent 7 pi over 3. Number 18C. Tangent negative 7 pi over 6. 22 B cosine 25 over 2. Okay. I will give you 5 minutes and then I will gonna invite you guys. Why you watch? Stare me. Yeah. Think about your walk. No, I'm not talking about Taylor.
So another thing we have to just memorize is that quadrant 4 is negative. If something's in quadrant 4, it's negative.
What is negative?
Oh wait, I think I misread something. Never mind.
You know, you don't need to memorize it. Do you remember I make a sum of graph, right?
Mhm.
One triangle here, one triangle here, another triangle here, another triangle here. And then you understand what's going on.
Okay.
So don't memorize too many things.
I'm just trying to figure out how to think about
Is
this.
that supposed to be cosine T?
Which one? Which one is cosine?
It's cotangent.
Cotangent.
COST
Just
is
means-
cosine.
This is cotangent. What is cotangent?
COT?
Cotangent is
Like a number?
no. What I introduced 6 different functions. What is cotangent? Huh? Cotangent is one over tangent, right? Yeah. So you're right. Cosine over sine. Yes. You had better. 1 over tangent is better, right? Same. Yeah. Anybody can try?
I'll do the first one.
Very good. I like a new member. Which one? First one? Good. So we're gonna do second one.
I wanna try.
On the second.
Where the markers at?
Huh? Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
So we're gonna do second one.
Me.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Second one.
Choose a number.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you do it
regularly.
No.
Third one.
Other third one?
Yeah, Devin, and the fourth one, hello. How about?
What? Oh, I can do the fourth one?
Yeah.
Cool, I don't know how.
Come, if you're ready, and then come. Yep.
What? Don't do that, don't do that.
You know what? Try to write down
This my first.
to everybody understand what are you doing.
Okay, so you have your reference point, which is
I
pi.
don't believe pi over 4 is equal to 1 over square root of 2.
Oh, I'm not done.
Nonsense, right?
I'm not done. No, yeah, that's nonsense.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not done.
Good.
But yeah, so your reference is pi over 4, and that is 1 over root 2. But you have 5 pi over 4,
Taylor, come and then
What?
discuss together.
and that
Yeah.
means it's in quadrant 3.
You
And so then, if you're looking at your table, or you memorize it, which you're supposed to do, it's going to
You
be
don't need to
negative
memorize anything. I
1
told
over
you.
root 2. Yeah, like that.
Wait, how'd you get there?
So, okay, so you have to make sure you know pi over 4 is 1 over root 2
Okay.
as a reference point.
Okay.
But since it's 5 pi over 4, that means it's in a different quadrant. And you have to make sure it
So it
matches.
rotates 5 times or what?
Huh?
I don't know.
No, one rotation is 2 pi. We haven't even reached one rotation.
You know,
Yeah.
luckily, your answer is right. But if it's a written test, I only give what? Few points.
So what do you do
Because
with the 5?
nothing there. Do you think everything there? I only can see only the answer. Your
If we
answer is
going
right.
off of memorization,
What do you do with the
5
5?
pi over 4, because it's, oh my gosh,
Okay,
if
you have to
remember,
learn. I know, you understand everything. Here, how about that way? T is what? 5 pi over 4. Am I right?
yeah,
And then it's bigger than 90 degree, right? So you needed to figure out what? T tilde. Am I right?
tilde.
Pi over 4.
No, wait.
Read the
Where
book.
was-
Isn't that pi over 4? T tilde?
Yes.
Yeah.
T tilde is pi over 4. What is never? Read the book. Read the book. But if you're okay, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Here, isn't it? You need a reference. This is what? Name of what? Reference number. Yes.
Mhm.
Why you needed to figure out? Because this is a bigger than 90. Yes. And then this is in which quadrant?
3.
Good. I think you did everything already.
I said
but
that.
How
by
do you know it's
your
in 3?
mind.
Wait,
only.
wait. How do you know
Not
it's in 3?
acceptable. Here, listen.
How do you know it's in 3?
Listen. In third quadrant, your sign value is what? Huh? You already did that.
Oh, negative.
Good.
Yeah.
So here, I know you are right.
Yeah.
Negative sign
That's true.
pi over 4. So that's the reason 1 over square root 2. Yes?
So that's how you want the answer.
You have to write down. If it is written test, definitely I need all the steps. Yes? You don't show any step, only you will get 2 points out of 10.
Okay.
See, that's the I know Ali complain all the time. Only show the answer, I don't accept
But
anything.
it's in
Yeah.
quadrant 3.
Yeah, what is your name? What is your name?
I'm Gabrielle.
Gabrielle,
Actually,
sorry.
no, my bad. Okay, so it's in quadrant 3 because if you look at it on a circle,
Gabrielle.
and she grabs it like if you're basically looking at this, it's supposed to be in a circle on the graph. It'll be easy to look at.
Everybody understand
And
number
you can tell
1?
it's in quadrant 3.
Who is number 2?
Girl,
Why don't you guys do a study group?
you
No,
just
no, no,
this
no,
is
no,
the first day
come.
back after a week. Like you guys know.
Come.
I only kind of know because I kind of just graduated, so it's kind of.
Here, Gabrielle, here, lecture means what? You have to learn and obtain understanding the, procedure.
Study group.
I don't care about your answer. You know what I mean?
Oh yes.
I don't care about your answer.
Not even.
I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
your way next time. I got
So she
you.
wanted to like
But,
do step by step. how-
Yeah, should go.
The
So
study
learn. This is the
I don't know,
learning
it's like-
process.
that's why I put
Yes,
years
yeah.
back.
Julian Aguila,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Marshall here today, and Magdalene
I
here.
don't live downtown.
And Lila,
I live to compare with
and Kristen, no. And Taylor here, and Gabriel, Zachary here, Anna here, and Rachel here, and Tricia, and Felix here, and David, and Ladesia, What are you talking about? Huh? How about here?
I'm gonna give you a little thing.
Julian Suarez. You are Julian Suarez, right? Okay, Devin here, and Esther here, and
Is everyone here like a bio?
yeah, he's not. Ali.
I'm not.
Ali
even
is a
student,
triangle.
I'm just visiting.
Only half a 10. Okay, let him know.
Is it right you tonight?
Okay, let me go. Here. How about that way? Good. So here.
I'm so happy
So you
I'm
have
not
to
in school
learn.
anymore.
T is 7 pi over 3 is
so
in
T,
third
you don't
quadrant. Is third quadrant? I don't believe so. This one is not correct. In which quadrant?
One.
First quadrant, yes. Why? Because 6 pi over 3 is 2 pi, yes. Isn't it? That's why it says what? 6 pi over 3 plus what? Pi over 3. Am I right? So first quadrant. So first quadrant, your cosine t is what? Eh? First quadrant, everything is positive, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? You don't need a t tilde. Because it is what? Only pi over 3,
Okay,
yes?
hold on.
No,
Pi
it's-
over 3.
they're
Just a minute, let me finish this.
It was 7 pi over 3.
So
you
here,
just-
your t is what? Okay, you can say pi over 3. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what? Tangent is not correct. Oh, cotangent.
cotangent.
I'm sorry. So cotangent. So what?
1 over tangent.
Yes.
Tangent is.
So cotangent is what? It's okay. 1 over tangent t. Am I right? Your tangent is what? 1 over square root of 3. Am I right? Because square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1/2. Yes? Yes.
That's fine.
You got 60%. Right.
Oh,
Okay?
Wait.
Just a minute. I know. Yeah, you have a question. Yeah. Gabriel.
What's the tilde?
It's just the reference number.
You never read the book. That's the problem. Here. Page 4. Here, Gabriel, read page 405 definition. Yes, page.
I want my professor to let me know.
What?
I didn't want my professor to let me know.
Yeah, page 405. You know, student responsibility is what? Read the book.
Yes, ma'am.
There is no complaint. Read the book. That's your part. Yep. Because I already teach. Okay, David? I like active class, but what? I don't want to accept without any reasoning complaint only. That's I don't like it. Okay?
Okay.
Active class I'm happy, but not a complaint class. Yep.
Okay, 7 pi over 6.
Negative 7 pi over 6.
Yes. So it's gonna be going the opposite way.
Uh-huh.
So normally it'd be in the quadrant 3, but now it's gonna be in quadrant 2. Yes.
Good.
Negative 7 pi 6 in quadrant 2.
Good. Okay.
Tilde as a T
Mhm.
out.
Good job. Okay? Okay? Now, so, and second quadrant, your tangent is what?
Second quadrant, tangent, second quadrant. It's a negative.
Good. Write down. Tangent t is negative.
And
Okay? Tangent t is negative. Okay? It's good. T is negative. Okay. Now, so, how do you handle? So this one can be divided by what? Your reference angle. Yes? So,
yes, so pi over 6. Pi over 6.
which one is longer?
The
Adjacent or
x.
opposite? Hmm?
So it'd be the root 3 over 2.
Uh-uh.
Wait,
which one is longer? Adjacent or opposite?
Opposite.
Yes,
Yeah, they say.
yes.
Okay.
Pi over root 3 over 2.
Yeah.
You gotta do the key change flip, right?
So it's good, logically very good. Yeah, so what is it?
It's
2 is cancelled.
Root 3 and then cancel out and it comes out to root 3. I just had to do the whole thing.
No. You mistake.
Oh. All right.
Am I right? Now, what you mistake?
oh, yes. Okay.
Yes? You good? Okay.
Yes, okay.
You have to practice.
Right.
Okay. Oh my God, Haba disappeared.
Should
Okay,
the
anyway,
rest,
it's
yeah.
okay. So keep this, and we will move to another type. Any question about the 1 through 3? Huh?
You just have to tell you the quadrant all the time.
Yes, very important because you have to determine the sign. Huh? You should determine the sign. Okay? Oh, how about your turn?
Oh, okay.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna bring my book.
This is not equal. You know, I don't like, you guys use the equal too many times. This is not equal anyway. Everything is equal. No, everything is not equal. I don't want to make it equal. And then you make it equal.
You can tell me what to do.
Uh-uh.
No? I don't know what to do.
Figure out what one.
Okay, so pi over 2 is the reference number.
How do you know?
So t tilde is pi over 2.
No, how do you know?
It's not?
That you have to write down. T is what?
It's not pi over 2?
No, what is T? From your,
Oh, God.
what is T?
25 pi over 2.
Good.
Oh, it's 25 pi over 2. Then why is this reference number pi over 6?
That's just the question, baby.
Oh, that's not. It's 7 pi over 6.
Yes?
Okay, so it's
Okay, and then you have to eliminate revolution. So what's going on? When you have a base 2, what is one revolution?
8 pi over.
One revolution.
Oh, yeah. 4 pi over
4 pi over 2, and then 2 revolution. Good. And keep going. So this one, how many revolution there?
Oh, 24 pi
Huh?
over 3. Is it 3?
6 revolution, right? Plus what?
24, 5.
Wait, so why?
Sit down.
Oh,
Maybe next time.
Oh,
Maybe next time. Here? Yeah, next time. Okay?
2 pi is full revolution, full circle. That's what she
I just want extra credit.
2 pi is over.
You get extra credit if you do
Yeah,
it
so
right on the
you
board.
get the fraction that
Oh.
makes it out.
That's what I'm giving
Am I
myself
right?
shame.
Am I right?
Shaming myself for extra credit.
Am I right?
Yes.
4 pi over
0.
6 revolution plus pi over 2. Yes? So what?
0.
Your t is just pi over 2. How easy it is. Yes? And then what? Cosine pi over 2 is what?
0.
Good. That's it? Yeah?
It's not the same thing to do 24 pi over 2.
24 pi? 24. Yeah, 24 pi over 2.
That's
Same.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, you said? I cannot hear you. You're talking. Okay. 4, 18, 65, and 66.
I kind of get it. I'm just gonna talk about my computer.
65 is this. What is given? Secant t equal to 3. And t is in
Pi over 4.
fourth quadrant. find the values. Yeah. Find all value of trigonometric function.
So just look all this up. Like you can't
66.
this whole unit if you don't know.
And
You have
very
to-
similar. Tangent to t is 1/4.
what you do is
Tangent t is 1/4. And
Google with all this stuff.
t is in
Yeah.
third quadrant.
Oh yeah.
Same thing. Find all
She's right.
values.
Cause I took prefab at lunch, but I don't have to drive.
Okay? Can I erase this part? Okay. 2 volunteer. I will give 5 minutes again. Mm. Mm.
Okay, so we're gonna use that one, right?
Oh, this one I don't use today. The formula I don't use yet. Next time maybe I will use. Try. Oh, no. Oh, you already ready?
I can try.
Okay, 65. Yeah, try. But you already got a credit. Pen. Write down there, yes. Okay. Mm. No, don't say. I told you. Don't break down secant and t. No. Secant t is one thing. Yes? Yeah.
Secant is like X.
Cut 10 points already. Secant should not break down with the t. Yes? Secant t is what? One thing. Yes?
So this is like this.
Yeah.
Yes. Accept.
Okay. So this one, so pretty much one, because t equals 3.
Okay? Accept.
So the first one is 3 is t equals 1.
So,
So cos t equals 1.
okay? Yeah.
Now we can do the Pythagorean.
Whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
first.
But you have to satisfy this. So,
Oh, isn't so 4 carbon, that means cosecant is positive? I mean, t is positive?
no? What do you mean t is positive? That's no meaning. Of course. Why this is important? Yeah, go. No. Yeah, so. Anybody can help him? Anybody can help him?
What do you want me to satisfy?
What?
What do you want me to satisfy? Like,
You have to find what? You know secant t is 3, yes?
Yes.
And then what is sine t? What is cosine t? What is tangent t? What is cosecant t? What is cotangent t? Yes?
That's all. That's all.
Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse.
Yeah, so you got 2. So you now have this and you have this. Am I right? You
Yeah.
needed to find 4 more.
So cos t equals 1, and sec t equals 3. I can't find tan.
What?
Opposite?
Draw a triangle.
So,
That's right. I'm happy to
Oh,
answer.
Right. I did review.
On the opposite?
Yeah.
says sine.
No,
She did this.
never represented by sine t or
No,
cosine t.
which one
What
is-
are you talking about?
Y, X. And this is one.
Yeah, so now how do you want to use these numbers?
Yeah.
Good. No. No.
Wait.
Isolate y square. Good. So simplify. Square root of 8 over 9 is what? Good. So what is y? Therefore, your y is
Since it's in the fourth quadrant, so, why you saying that?
good. Very good. Write down. So you got the what? Just a minute. Your x is what? Your x is 1/3. Your y is what? -2 square root of 2 over 3. So now everything you can do. Go. Here. Here. And this is your t. Am I right?
Yeah.
Go. Okay. And tangent.
Sine t
Mhm. Good. So you got a tangent. Very good. And then which one is missing? And cosecant. You don't need to do. I told you many times. Cotangent is what? 1 over what?
1 over tangent.
1 over tangent. So what? Negative.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Now, last one. Cosecant.
Jesus Christ.
What is cosecant t?
T 1 over sinus.
Yeah, so what is it?
The opposite is what? Is it 2? Root 2?
Very good. You done. Very good. Good job. Everybody understand? Yes. Good job. Any question? Good. 66. Felix, you look like understand it. Tom. No? Looks like you understand it. Anna, you wanna try?
Yeah. I need tissues.
Rachel?
No.
66.
I'm way too slow.
Okay.
Way too slow.
She can help you go through.
I did way too confused.
Can you help me
so
go through
interrupt
it?
my train of
No,
thought.
you are, that looks like not ready yet. I can't figure out. Devin, come, again. Try, 66.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can I raise it? Yeah, 66. Let's go. Yeah, 66. Okay, 66.
Okay. So it's just your final values.
What are you guys doing? No, thank you, she said.
Oh, I thought you said like you got text.
Quad. Three.
You guys should do one, so you can ask each other
One.
questions. That's how I got through school.
X. Also, let's do.
So, maybe because of this, you can figure out, yeah, why not? Because you know that, so you can figure out what is sine t, sine, what is cosine t, and you have already this, yeah.
Yes.
Already you know that tangent t is positive, right?
Yes. So we're not supposed to go negative.
Sine is what? Sine t is positive or negative? The third equation.
Negative.
Good. Cosine, negative, right?
That will be. Sinus.
Same sign.
Less than zero.
Cotangent,
Cotangent.
good. Now, so based on this, you can think about the triangle. Yes, I'm teaching differently. This is, let's say, your t. We assume t is what? T tilde, yes?
Yes.
And then this is always 1. This is x and this is y.
Yes.
And here, use this. Go. How do you figure out x and y?
Okay. So tangent t. Tan t equals y over x.
Equal to,
Equal to.
given, 1/4, right?
Negative.
This is a little bit hard. Yes, 1/4. Am I right?
Yes.
And then 2 unknown and 1 information, right? So what you have to do? So what do you know here? X equal to 4y. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay? So here, Pythagorean. Think about Pythagorean. What is Pythagorean here? 1 square equal to?
4y squared.
Okay. 1 squared plus.
No, 1 square equal, right?
That's
4y squared.
Very good.
That's y squared.
Total square, don't write down this. Total square, this is x. Plus, yeah?
That's y squared.
plus 4y squared.
So, clean up the right hand side. So what is this? 1 equal to? 17. No. The square is what? 4 square and y square, right? So 16 y square, right? Plus y square. Am I right? See, this is another algebra. Everybody, okay, stop. Do you understand this much? He write down. Do you understand? Because t is in third quadrant, he figured out x is negative, y is negative. Am I right? Here, because x is negative, y is negative, so here in the third quadrant, sine is negative because always this is positive, right? Sine is negative, cosine is negative, tangent is given as a positive, and then you know, all the sign. Yes? So we draw this triangle, can be t or t tilde. Now, we know that this one should be negative, this one should be negative. Am I right?
Yes.
But we don't know what is x, we don't know y. So here, from this triangle, tangent means what? Y over x. Yes? Good job. That's good. So 50% right.
Right.
And then y over x is 1/4. So what? We can make a what? X equal to 4y, isn't it? Yes. And then put, instead of x, put 4y. Yes. And then only one variable. Am I right? So here, 1 equal to 17y squared. Am I right? So
Yes.
what? Y squared, yeah, thank you. 1 over 17. Am I right? Am I right? So absolute y equal to what? 1 over square root of 17. Am I right? Your y is positive or negative? Yeah. Your y is positive, negative?
Negative.
Good. Isn't it? Now, substitute this one here. What did you x? What did you x? Another negative. Am I right? So now you have a picture what? This is am I right? Yes?
Yes.
And then using this diagram, what is your value of sine? What is sine t?
1 over root 17.
Sine t?
Negative.
Negative 1 over square root of 17. What is cosine t?
Negative 4 over root 17.
Very good. And you have already know t is 1/4, right?
Yes.
What is the cosecant t?
Negative root 17.
Yep. What is secant t?
Negative root 17 over 4.
What is cotangent t?
4.
That's right. Stop. Here. Okay? Everybody understand? I hope. You have a quiz 3 Wednesday from chapter 4. And during the weekend, definitely you have to study chapter 5. If not, and then you and me are getting further and further. So you go to back and I go further to the new material. Yes? Be careful.